If you have a future saga celebration, you have to include Trunks. You should all be ashamed of yourself because you get excited to celebrate the death of Trunks' timeline. Puddle Han, Goku, everyone. If that didn't happen, we would have got no Vegito Blue, no Goku Black, no Zamasu. Now there are no good Trunks units in Dokkan at this point. So that's why it's my job to easy A some Trunks units. This is the Trunks team that I'm rocking today. Oh, hell no! All right, here we go. 745k HP is what we rocking out here with against Zamasu today. Well, Goku Black and Zamasu, you know, a little something. Yes, it did. I mean, at the time, you can't lie. This animation was clean. It was clean. But the problem that I hated is that they have the longest intro in the world. It's about as long as Golden Frieza. He be yapping, bro. And cause you know Dragon Ball Legends doing Planet Namek Saga for part 3. I want at some point in our lives, in my lifespan on Dokkan, can I get a full power Frieza, a Frieza transform into full power, or a Frieza transform into gold? Maybe there is one on here. I know he does in the intro, but I'm talking about where you can use him and then he transforms into like golden. Cause like we need that. We need something like that. We need villains. That was why I was really excited for Daima, because Goma and then Baby. I was thinking it was gonna do Diamond GT. That'd be nice, but because bro, villains are struggling every year.
Facts.
Let me talk to you about this kitty. All right, the kit. So 18 key, greatly raised defense, greatly raised attack for 1 turn, raises allies attack and defense 40%. Okay, on the 12 key, greatly raises attack here. So 18 key, greatly raised defense, 12 key is the attack. Let's look at the kitty, right? Attack and defense 70%, guards all attack for 5 turns, launch additional attack that has a high chance of becoming a super, and then attack and defense 170%, right? So for every attack received, attack and defense 25% up to 75, chance of performing a crit 7% up to 50, and damage reduction rate 7 up to 30, right? And then as the first attacker, defense 7%, guards all attack, launch additional super attack. As the second slot, all allies attack and defense 30% chance of launch additional super attack. And if there are 2 super class allies attacking in the turn, additional 20% damage reduction. So we have a 20% damage reduction right now. And let me just see what he's going to do out here, because I mean, we're type disadvantage with a 20% damage reduction. So let's kind of see if we can cook. And then we have future Trunks and Gohan here, and greatly raise attack and defense for 1 turn, and then raises attack and defense for 3 turns. They get a 20% damage reduction, attack and defense 170%, 3 or more key sphere obtained, attack and defense 58%, damage reduction 10, chance of performing a crit 15, 5 or more launch additional super attack, 3 or more AGL, attack and defense 58, damage reduction 10, and chance of performing a crit 15. 1 rainbow key spheres, hybrid Saiyan, category allies, attack and defense 40%. When attack with 18 or more key, chance of performing a crit 20, and then when attacking with 24 key, launch additional attack that has a 30% chance of becoming a super, attack effective against all types. So we need to collect 5 key spheres, but at least 3 AGL key spheres, because we have a 40% damage reduction once that happened here. And we get our 3 and our 5, so we have a 40% and we're good to go. And then we're gonna go ahead and grab this right here and we're cooking. So we're gonna get hit our super. We're gonna see what's happening here. 100K, okay, 48. You see that? I like that. That's a little bit, you know, so we got a 14% damage reduction. Plus the, I think it said they got a 20% because all allies are super class. So that's what, a 34% damage reduction here. We're greatly raising our attack. I do believe like if they do create the kit, they should be a tank. Like we need more tanks in Dokkan so that way other classes, or not other classes, other categories can kind of cook a little bit, right? So Trunks and Vegeta are future saga, bond of a parent and child. Vegeta's family. You know what I'm saying? Those things would lead to like different opportunities for different teams, and we can have them as slot 1 and they can kind of carry a little bit. I know links matter, but I'm telling you, if they can just make these units be able to like be protected, it's okay. You know what I'm saying? It's teams need protection, bro. That's what they need. They need pure protection to survive out here, because if they can't be protected, they're gonna get disrespected. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna get wiped out. So unless Future Saga, I hope there's no more AoE Zamasus, bro. Don't even think about bringing them back, because every time you talk about Zamasu or Matsu, you always bring AoEs. Stop, okay? Stop. I really believe that there can be a new Trunks at some point, correct? We gotta have one. You can't do Future Saga without Trunks. It's impossible. Future Saga Trunks has no battle motion. Look at that, just lifeless. Look at that man right there. All right, so let's see this Trunks here. Okay, this Trunks, this is Android Cell Saga Trunks. 10% damage reduction, launch additional attack, and a 70% chance of launching additional attack. When attacking, attacking defense 100%, 30% chance of critting. Every time the character performs 3 attacks in battle, launch additional attack that has a 70% chance of becoming a super, which each attack performed. So we need to do 6 attacks because we have a 5% damage reduction up to 30 for every attack performed, and defense 15% up to 50. So we need to do 4 attacks there. All right, and then when facing extreme class enemy, damage reduction 10%, and after delivering a final blow, attack 50%. So if, to my knowledge, he has a 10% damage reduction, we're going against extreme, so that's 20, and then he can get a 50 if he does 6, and then every time he supers, he raises attack and raises defense for 4 turns. Okay, so we got him out the way. Let's look at Future Trunks. Okay, key +3, launch additional attack that has a 70% chance of becoming a super for 4 turns. Key +3 attack and defense 200%. Starting from the 5th turn, launch additional attack that has a 50% chance of becoming a super. Before attacking, he gets a 30% damage reduction. When attacking with 12 or more key, attack 100%, defense 50. For every attack performed, key +1 up to 5, attack and defense 20% up to 100. So he needs to do 5 attacks. And then for every super performed, damage reduction 10%, within a turn up to 30. When there are 2 other super class allies attacking the same turn, launch an additional attack that has a 70% chance of becoming a super for 2 turns. So currently he has a 30% before attacking, and then he has a 10% for each super. So okay, all right, it's almost similar to his other kit, but the 30% before attacking is nice. I'm gonna put him here. And then we have Super Trunks, my guy, my favorite Trunks, Super Trunks. Okay, he launched additional attack that has a 50% chance of becoming a super. Key +3 in attack and defense 150%. When attacking with 12 or more key, attack and defense 80. With 3 or more super class allies on the team, guards all attack and defense 150%. Launch additional attack that has a 70% chance of becoming a super. When there's an enemy whose name includes Cell, or with 5 or more Future Saga or Android Cell Saga category allies on the team, damage reduction 20%. And with 5 or more attacks in battle, starting from the 5th turn, he transforms. Okay, so we currently have 5 of those, so he's good there. He has a 20%, 50% damage reduction right now, so we're good to go. Let us cook. All right, just let us cook here. Let me grab this. Let me, you know what I'm saying, a little something like that. And then let me get a little something like this. All right, let me see what they talking about here. Okay, big weaves. I like you, cuz. I like you. I didn't mind this Trunks when he came out. It was just like, I was just so disappointed with how Vegito Blue and Zamasu was being handled that I couldn't get past, you know what I'm saying, other units. And that's kind of like what happens there. It's like when you can't get past some of the other bullshit that goes on, this is what it comes down to. You know what I'm saying? So this is 2 attacks. I need to see, is he greatly raising his attack and defense? What's happening with his 12 key supers? This is 3 attacks. Okay, 3 attacks, we're good. And then we have this Trunks here. Look at this Trunks. The hair flip, he's gotta get an easy A. Woo! He has to get one. Animations are drippy. Oh, I like you, King. Okay, I see the attacks there. There we go. Look at the hair flip. The hair flip was fabulous. The hair flip was fabulous. And I know he transforms. 5? Oh yeah, come on now. He transforms as well. So you know he finna get in this bag. There we go. Big weaves, appreciate you, appreciate you. And then there's this Trunks. The one they snuck out and then dropped him just randomly on a banner. I forgot what banner it was. They just randomly dropped his ass. No diddy. We're at 624K. And then he's at 319. So I only been hit twice. I need to hit a few more times. So let me grab this. If these key spheres were my guys, so let me go ahead and do a little something like, actually I should have transformed, but I didn't. I'll transform next time. Don't trip, take a trip. Here we go. Let's see what we at here. We're getting hit with the super, 624. What's that? Woo! 745.
Damn, nigga.
Oh my gosh. Are you good, gang? Are you good? I know we're type. I'm at 1%. Holy Jesus. 1% is crazy, bro. 422 HP. Like, god damn. We got dragged. I feel it, bro. Just don't. Thank you. Oh my God. Maybe I should have popped the shits. Woo. Nah, that means if we get hit, if he hits us for, no, he's not gonna hit us for 1K. It's gonna be double digits. He's gonna hit us for double digits. 6 digits.
Who the fuck I feel like? I feel like Joker. Harley Quinn up in the cut with a blower. I shake it spooky 8 day in October.
So we're gonna just do this. Let me grab this. Let's keep Trunks there because he's the only one that seems to know how to win. And we're going here. He can dodge. Do I have to keep this Trunks slot 1? I shouldn't have to, but I'll do whatever I gotta do. You know what I'm saying? Because if that's what I gotta do. But I don't want to have to do what I don't want to do. You know what I'm saying? All right, so I knew he was gonna super here. That's fine. He had 5 attacks. I do know now that if we get to another situation where because that's the second time I could have popped my active and I didn't pop my active. I'm gonna pop my active every time I have a chance to pop my active. One more. Okay, cool. So we did 4 attacks here. It doesn't matter. We're fine. 172. We're good. Appreciate you, Trunks. You're the only one that wants to win. You're the only one who wants to win. All right? Only one. Because I think we're going to be okay if we get past the next phase, because we're going to be with Goku Black and these STR. So we have blues. You know what I'm saying? So we should be a little bit okay, just a little bit. So let me go ahead and give him one of these. No way he supers initially, right? Let me grab as much HP as I can, if in case that happens, right? One of those, 162, 97. Woo! The only 18 key is adding the super to the deal, but that's just kind of frustrating. Broke one of those attacks. Okay, that's good because that works out for Trunks. You know what I'm saying? It works out. Hopefully that was a super. Okay, 2-piece, 3-piece. This is good. Keep raising our attack up. I just wish it was the other way around. Raising defense, because we did 3 attacks, 3 12-key supers. So our attack is greatly rose ×3. All right, Trunks. So every time we do a super attack, okay, that's 10% damage reduction, 20%. This is just kind of how you have it. I need to check what your 18-key super does and what your 12-key super does. So we have a 30% damage reduction. This is good. We're having some good RNG right now. Okay, 4 attacks. Good. All right, what we doing here? This is one. Brow. Bring. Boom. Broke that. That was good. Thank you, gang. Because now we're not going to die here. But our HP is too low for my liking. So can I pop the active with Trunks? Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Let me see. Disable enemies' actions once within a turn. Attack and defense 20% the rest of battle. Absolutely using that, right? So we know. We'll go here. Show that. Boom. Pop it. Big pop it here. Sorry, gang. I want you out of my sight. Boom. Cooling. That's my 5th attack. All right. Attack and defense 20% the rest of battle. We go here. We go ahead and pop this. Right? Trunksa, bitch. Greatly raised attack. All right. Let me see what we got going on here. We need at least 7 key spheres. Not 7, 5. 2 rainbow key spheres guarding all attacks. All right. I see it. He's going to hold it down with us for a little while. So let me grab this. Can I get some HP? Thank you. I'll take the 6 piece and the rainbows. Taste the rainbow, right? Let me go ahead and grab an 8 piece just because. All right, let's see what we got here. Broke one of those. Now we cooking. Now we cooking. And he's cooked here. Okay. Super attack is first slot. Currently we got hit twice. So we have a 14% damage reduction. And then 2 super class, so 34% damage reduction here. He's super nuts at the beginning. If I pop deactive, attack and defense 50% and launches. Oh, raises allies attack and defense by 50%. Launches additional super attack for 3 turns. That's not bad, but we're not even close to being where we need to be. All right, not even close. Million defense here, which is good because let's see, raises defense every time, critical hit 50% for 1 turn. And then let me check his 12 key. Does it do anything else for allies? Raise allies attack and defense 40%. Okay, and then your 12 key does. All right, so it's one of those situations where I'm not gonna pop the active simply because we still have Zamasu phase, and I can't just ruin my shit like that all the time, right? It just wouldn't make any sense here. So let me just go here. Try to get a little HP if I can. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit, maybe in the 80s, 81. All right, here we go. Let's get hit once. Thank you. Add another. So we have a 51% damage reduction here. 600. That was, woo. Hey, why do we keep like barely holding on? Like, we just barely holding on here. That bro just did us the long way. No diddy. Yes, let's. All right, keep cooking. Keep cooking. All right, Trunks, you have 1,000,000 defense, and then I believe if you do 3 super attacks, 30% damage reduction. But I need 3 super attacks, so you shouldn't die to a normal. But then again, it's Trunks. You know what I'm saying? It's Trunks. So 23. Pop, 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 pop. Okay, 10%. Yeet. Wow. Okay, let's go again. 20. There we go. 20% damage reduction with over 1,000,000 defense. And 30. Can we do one more super attack, gang? No? Okay, we took it. All right, this is where it's going to come down to. I don't know how many attacks this is. Now we raise his attack off that. Okay, 3. 18% damage reduction. Okay, 4. 24% damage reduction. Or is it 5? It's 20. 20. 20. My math ain't math, but 20. Okay, big weaves, and we're fine. All right. So my math wasn't mathing. I thought it was 6%, but it was 5%. You know, at least my brain meat is meeting. It's just him. All right, it's him. He needs to die. All right, I'm sorry. So he needs to die. So we're gonna go over here with him like this. I'm gonna grab this. We are gonna take 7 of these. Get a little HP. Get a little HP. All right, we just need to die. There we go. All right. Little KO. He's going to come back stronger. It's good to go. I do like the way that his animations are. I love them. I love the animation. They go crazy. I should have brought future Gohan and Trunks here, but I just didn't think we was going to get deep fried like this. Okay, Trunks in his standby. 970. Trunks is 1.1. Okay. I want to use it for Zamasu phase. All right, that's what I want to do. So we're gonna go ahead and grab one of these. Actually, I could do it right now and wait for that. I guess we could raise the attack 50% temporarily per charge count. You know what? We're just gonna do it right now because we might not even make it there. Might not even make it there. Might not even make it there. I fought to protect everyone, and then Zeno just erased your world like that. That's what, like, there has to be a banner unit of Trunks. Just how it was Hercule and Beerus, you know, just troll. But I don't think they're gonna troll, but there's no way you release Future Saga without a simple Trunks. I just don't think it's possible. I ain't gonna lie. Let's go crazy, gang. All right, do I have to, I hope I don't have to restart. Okay, because damage reduction rate 50%. As the first or second attacker in the turn. I mean, 50% type disadvantage, I don't know. With one or more key sphere, a rainbow key sphere, all allies attack 50%. And am I supporting allies with anything that I do? Greatly raise attack and defense. Oh, that's nice. That's nice right there. That's nice. All right, so we're gonna keep him there. I could float him. Does he link up better with? No. See, because he greatly raised attack and defense. He should be okay. All right, let me grab this. Let's get closer and closer. 9-7. Let's get closer and closer to our destination of Dokkan mode, because that'd be crazy. 22. All right, we should have a 50% damage reduction if we get hit instead of super first, but greatly raise our defense. We broke one of those attacks. I hope it was the actual super. That'd be nice. They wouldn't be bad. It's just that these bosses are hitting, their starter turn defense isn't that high. You know what I'm saying? Like if they started turn defense like 500k, 600k, I think we'd be all right. But starter turn defense isn't that high, and so we having to build up. Yeah, that was a super. That was great. That was good work. That was good work. Yep. Now we're fully built there. Here we go. 22. 50% damage reduction is nice. Hey. No. Broke one of those. That's good. I think we still should be sharing our figure out where the super attack is going to be at. I know Zamasu has AoEs and he has supers. I hope he doesn't lock anybody. I don't really remember, but regardless, bink, bink, bink. There we go, gang. Hey, keep cooking. Yes. Yes. And then you know what to do with you. You activated like 3 or more attacks in battle. I think we get 150% attack and defense for the rest. Let me see. Oh, dodge. Woohoo! That was tough. Okay, now we have this Trunks. Transform stuns a single target enemy and seals an enemy super attack for 1 turn. Yes. 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 Transform. Yes. Coming through with everything you got. Super Saiyajin Y. Look at the drip. Turn up. Sorry, got in character. Super Saiyan here. Okay, this Trunks now. Let's see something here. With each attack performed, damage reduction 10% up to 50. Okay. For 3 turns of the character's entry turn, evades enemy's attack. High chance of stunning enemy or attack enemy for 2 turns, and then attacks are guaranteed to hit when all allies in the same turn are ErrdaySAMA saga, and they are ErrdaySAMA saga. So we are safe. We are guaranteed. That's what it says. It says we are for 3 turns. We're evading enemy's attack, so we should be okay here. Let me grab. Damn, this is just ridiculous, bro. It's ridiculous. It's honestly ridiculous. I want some HP, so let me do this. It's getting ridiculous. So we grab 2 rainbow key spheres, and that's going to give him, he's going to be able to guard. I think it says when he has 2 rainbow key spheres, he guards all attacks. 1 rainbow key spheres, attack and defense 40% for all hybrid Saiyans. Let's see, we have 58% damage reduction. Launch additional attack has a high chance to become a super. All right, so we should be good. We should be good to go. You know what time it is. You know what it is. You better evade, gang. You know what I'm saying? There you go. There you go. We can do 5 attacks here. Oh yeah. Gang sign Trunks. Hey, boop, bink. Oh, clean, clean, clean. This unit needs an easy A badly. And I would say like, just let him greatly raise attack and defense. You know what I'm saying? In base, or greatly raise attack, or greatly raise defense, raises attack. You know what I'm saying? Or if you just want to make him where when he's Super Saiyan, he just cooking something. Like, he's too clean for him not to be cooking like he been cooking then. All right, Buster Cannon, Buster, brah, like I'm from GTA San Andreas or something. Hit his ass with a Buster. Ah, bing, 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 boom, Buster Cannon, rat. One more, one more. Get out of here, get out of here, monkey, or immortal monkey. He's an immortal monkey. Okay. We still have a 50% damage reduction with him, and we're just gonna do this. Actually, we're gonna pop our shots, right? So we popped the first one. All allies attack and defense 50%. Remember that. That's what he got. Be a shield for this world and for all of humanity. Go crazy, Trunks. Yalik! Look at his hairline. This is crazy. Yalik hard! How much is that gonna do to him? Yep. 19. That's just not great. 495. And then look at 1600 because attack and defense. So we're gonna go here. I don't even want to see this again, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna pop a little something like this, right? 99 million. Goddamn, that was great. That was beautiful. I love it. And yeah, let's just, if he's the first attacker in the turn, what does Trunks actually do? Nothing different. Let us cook. You know what I'm saying? Let us cook. We had attack and defense 100% for Trunks. Yeah, absolutely. Go crazy. Yep, just go ahead and put him in a coffin here. You know what he wants to do. We're gonna eat that, gang. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna eat that. Yum, 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 yum. Still took 40K from it, which was kind of wicked. Boom. Can we do this? Boom. One more. Boom. Woo! Woo! What's going on here, bruv? Hey. No. No. We can't have that. We cannot have that, bro. I'm gonna need you to get it together, my boy. That was 200 and what? 200 and what K? It's ridiculous here, dog. Yeet. Okay, I likes this. Because now our attack is higher. Where you see the crit that we did to him. I know it's Dokkan mode. I likes that. There we go. I need Trunks. Trunks, I need you in that bag. I need Vegeta and Trunks to tank the tank the normal. That's what they need to do. They need to take the normal here. And I need Trunks to get in that biggity bag, bruh. Cause we cannot endure any more of the wholeness. Look at y'all. Hey. Hey. Bow. Okay, cooling. We broke the AoE, thank God. 53 million. Oh yeah, Trunks. You know what time it is. You know what time it is. Rah! Okay, that's two. That's two right here. See, if they make Trunks good, I believe like that buffs hybrid Saiyans. You see what I'm saying? And time travelers and future saga as well. I mean, but that's all we need. End them. There we go. That's all we need, bro. We don't need none more, nothing less.